Hi everybody, welcome back to another Gun Bunnies Let's Play brought to you by me, Tez710. It's been so long that I've almost forgotten how to do this. Haha! Right, what we're doing for you today, well, what I hopefully going to be doing for you today is S.T.A.L.K.E.R Clear Sky. I've decided to do this as I've done the other S.T.A.L.K.E.R games in my series on my original channel. You can find a link to that on my home screen. So I decided to do this. I did start doing it, then I decided to get rid of the videos and start again. Call it Clear Sky Redux or Revisited. I don't know, whatever sounds better. I've been having a lot of problems getting this up and running. First of all, Bandicam wouldn't recognise it and wouldn't capture any video. Then FRAPS was doing some really dodgy stuff. Though, as I'm looking at it, top left hand corner, it's saying 30 frames per second. Now when I looked at my fourth or fifth edit, which was going to be the actual gameplay footage I was going to edit together, put on YouTube's, but there was something wrong with it. It was only recording 2 frames a second or some random shit like that. I did a retest and it seems to be working alright at the minute. I don't know whether it's because the file sizes got too big and so it started lagging out, but it was doing it right from the beginning. So I don't know. I don't know these things. I've been out the loop for too long. But yeah, Bandicam wasn't working. FRAPS is only just working. It does crash every time I reach a loading screen. When I was recording before, I was just checking the sound and I clicked the wrong button. I clicked save and it messed everything up. That's one thing I've not tested yet, is the quick save. So as soon as I get in, I'm going to have to do a quick save, see if it works. If it doesn't work, I don't know, I'll have to turn off the video every time I save. But hopefully, I'll have saved up until that point. Okay, so Clear Sky, prequel to Shadow of Chernobyl. There's an open world first person shooting, survival horror with basic RPG elements. This game doesn't know what it wanted to be, so it decided to be everything, and like everything in life, you can be a jack of all trades, master of none, and this game does it very well. The graphics, although pretty good, are pretty basic. Lighting, same sort of scenario, blah blah blah. It was released by Ukrainian developer GSC Game World on the 5th of September 2008 in the UK. GSC Game is no longer with us, unfortunately. They've liquidated, sold off their assets, and the creators of S.T.A.L.K.E.R have opened up a new studio which are currently working on S.T.A.L.K.E.R, which is going to be a, what is it, isn't it a fully open world MMO, basically S.T.A.L.K.E.R MMO, I think it was. I can't remember now, don't know why, but yeah, they did not retain the license for S.T.A.L.K.E.R, so they had to come up with something new. And rather than being based south of the nuclear power plant, it's now based north of the nuclear power plant, an area which none of the S.T.A.L.K.E.R series has yet affected or touched. Call of Pripyat touched on the southern bit, half the areas that you already saw in Shadow of Chernobyl, plus a little bit to the west, and then Clear Sky did a 50-50 split of new areas, old areas from the east, no sorry, from the west coming into the south, and Shadow of Chernobyl is from the east coming into the south. It's included update version of the X-Ray 1.5 engine and DX10 support, with later patches upgraded to 10.1. When this came out, the cards didn't really have full DirectX 10 support, and so when later cards came out, they were 10.1, which was true DirectX 10 support. So half the stuff on this, so the graphics and the lighting, the shadows, SSAO, stuff like that, bloom effects, didn't work properly and would often cause computers to crash and freeze and the game to just bug out. In general, Clear Sky is known as one of the buggiest of the three. Unfortunately, I couldn't get S.T.A.L.K.E.R Complete mod to work for Clear Sky. I'm not entirely sure why. I had it working before. I've got the required version, 1.5.03, so I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, without further ado, let's start this. Alright guys, hopefully this is recording. I did have a quick look at my introduction and noticed that towards the end the frame rates were dropping immensely. I don't know why. I've hit the turbo button on my computer. Hopefully that'll sort everything out. I mean, right now I'm seeing a steady 60%.
In actual fact, we have nothing to worry about. According to our research, the next emission will not occur for at least 2 months, 4 days and 7 hours. Its intensity will be 3 on the Bergman scale, which is 2.13.
Motherfuckers flying south for the winter. Oh shit, now the dogs are doing it. And the pigs. And the rats. Everybody's going south for the winter. Okay, so we're playing a stalker called S.T.A.L.K.E.R, who has this amazing power of surviving
Without going
emissions.
into detail, I must say I have never seen anything like this before. The encephalogram suggests serious damage to the nervous system, but the other indicators couldn't be better. It's
Perhaps it has something to do with the emission.
most certainly. Although so far I've been utterly unable to formulate a rational explanation for this abnormality.
Whoa, it's waking up.
Kind of curious how you get up and it's broad daylight. You guys were like, oh my god, he's waking up!
You're awake.
Several hours later. Never dev.
Welcome back to the world of the living, Stalker.
Hey, what's up?
How are you feeling?
Good. Oh, my head is splitting and spinning too. Basically, I'm pissed. I'm in a real good shape.
Do you remember what happened to you?
Okay, I remember leading an expedition through the swamp, bunch of scientists, then the emission. That's it. Where am I? Is this heaven? Why does this look so much like the zone?
In the joking mood, eh? That bodes well for your recovery. I'm Lebedev, the group leader, and I'm responsible for everyone here. That includes you, for as long as you're here.
Oh, I guess I got lucky then.
I doubt it. The facts are these. You survived the emission. That's the first thing I still can't explain. The second thing is that our patrol found you in the swamps, which are essentially endless quicksand. And thirdly, you nearly got torn into shreds by a pack of pseudodogs.
Ah, but I didn't, so it's all good.
Our boys got you out just in time.
Nice.
Such a chain of events tells me it's more than just luck. Anyway,
Anyone would
I
thought
need
I
to
was a
finish what
hero
I'm
in
doing.
my own game or
So let's
something.
continue.
No, can't be. Oh, ellipsis. So, it's here, but I did salute back. I mean, I'm not rude. Step forward, and finally in the game. Right. I'm going to press the save button. Hopefully, it's not going to crash. Hey, it's saved. Awesome stuff. I did, however, have to change my keybinds around for FRAPS, for starting and turning off, because it was hotkey to F9, which is the quick load key. Yay! Now hopefully this is actually coming to you. Hopefully the frame rates haven't plummeted. Hopefully this is going to be a good series.
Welcome. Hello, Mark. You became quite a legend while you
You became quite a legend while you were at it. Even you wouldn't believe some of the rumours I've heard. Anyway, here's a drink of the house, lucky son of a gun. It should help you relax and tell me about your adventures, because I'm dying of curiosity. There's not much to tell. I was leading a group of scientists through the swamps when an emission hit. I remember nothing after that. I regained my consciousness here. Alright, I regained my consciousness. So now, you tell me what happened. What a text! Well then, you drink and I'll tell you about this place. It used to be pretty quiet and the house worked out, right places explored, approaches covered, of course, the swamp ain't exactly spring break material, but it wasn't too bad either. Yeah, it wasn't too bad until the last mission, the biggest we've ever seen. These days our boys pray to both God and the devil before going out on the base, because getting back alive is a miracle in its own right. But we've managed to hold it together because our guys ain't here for the loot, they're fighting for the cause. How did you end up here? I was taking bottles one after another and then they led me here. Haha! I'm kidding, man. Truth is, there was no place for me in that other world. It didn't want me. In the end, I came here. First to the zone and then to Clear Sky. These guys are all here, alright. I'm headed here. They came back after a mission. I pour them a drink, tell them a few dirty jokes, and job is done. Simple, but effective. By the way, they call me cold around here. About this base. Would you give me a clue as to where we are? In our base, as you can see, is a small sinking farmstead in the middle of a romantic endless swamp. I couldn't tell you where it is exactly, but it's the last place in so where you meet real people. Guys who won't screw you, stab you in the back, or let you bleed to death to save a medkit. I'm no stranger to the zone, yet I've never heard about Clear Sky. How do things work here?
You know why you've never heard of it? Because too many people want to know about it.
You know why you've never heard of it? Because so many people want to know about it. And a few that do better. Lebedev is our leader, man of rock. I've never seen one.
He's the glue that holds
I've ever seen one. He's the glue that holds the whole group together. There's Beanpole. What's that Beanpole? He's like walking encyclopedia counter to him. One knows about the zone then. Well, anyway. Our technicians got Grey to make a rifle out of every tin can with ammo to boot, using spares parts from the valve. But apart from that, and finally we have Suslov, he's a trader, and others in this trade. We won't find stalkers, blah blah blah, ellipsis.
Leave the merc alone with your dirty jokes.
You didn't even tell me any dirty jokes!
Well, brother,
you interrupted us.
Lebedev says he needs to see you. That ain't up for a discussion.
Bastard. So we go see Lebedev. I just love how the professor guy's name is Beanpole. Hey, what's up, Beanpole? Hang on. Game. Get rid of that stupid crosshair. Right. Before I do anything, if I turn off. Well, for you guys, it's only been a few seconds, but for me, it's been fucking hours and hours and hours of pain, suffering, and misery. And the crosshair is still bloody there. 2 seconds. Right. Crosshair's gone. So, the sitch. So when I crashed the game, changing the crosshair, or turning off the crosshair, I had a look at the video I've made so far, and the quality is fudging terrible. If I walk up to this guy here, to me he looks great, but to you he's going to be a fuzzy mess. Same for this, and that, and the ground, and this fence here, and these crates, the sky, the trees, the birds, the wire, everything just looks shit. The reason that is on FRAPS I've had to put it onto half instead of full. If I put it on full, that's when I start getting, well, not me, but you guys start getting major lag. So I'm happily running on 60 frames per second. You guys are seeing 2 frames per second. That's not good. So I went and tried to look for other software to use. Bandicam doesn't capture S.T.A.L.K.E.R, despite the fact that it says it can record pretty much all programs on Windows. It doesn't like S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I tried EasyVid. That forces me to play S.T.A.L.K.E.R in windowed mode, and I can't get S.T.A.L.K.E.R in windowed mode. What else was there? There was some other stuff, and none of it was doing anything I wanted to do. Camtasia was just recording a black screen, so on and so forth. So we're stuck with FRAPS on half. So as long as you don't watch this video full screen, we should be fine. Yeah? Awesome. Let's do this.
Got some fresh air? You look better, that's for sure. Let me fill you in on this situation. You're in the Clear Sky base. Don't try to remember who we are. You've never heard of us, and there's a very good reason for that. Our mission is to research the zone. We believe that the zone must be studied and understood so that humanity knows what it is facing here. Understanding is the key to coexisting with the zone. Because if you think about it, the zone is the most wondrous phenomenon humanity has been confronted with in its entire history.
Huh. That's weird.
As I said, we are researchers. We are trying to figure out the nature of the zone, determine the reasons which caused it to appear, and formulate the rules that govern its existence. We are not consumed by a quest for money. We don't seek fields of artifacts, and we're not interested in turf wars with other factions. That is why we're hiding here in the swamps and concentrating on our research. Our forte is not combat, but knowledge. Knowledge of the zone, accumulated over years of research. We know more about it than stalkers and the government combined. And our research was finally shaping up into a sound, coherent picture until the massive emission a few days ago.
Curious. When I was doing this previously, he'd always cut his sentence short. So it'd be until the massive emission a few... And then I would have to finish it for him. It was like I was in a freaking married relationship or something. What was so particular about it?
No, that emission was incredibly powerful. It was on a level of its own. It was like a hurricane that swept the whole zone, changing
turbo
it.
button.
Everything is different. The well-known and relatively safe areas have become highly radioactive and full of anomalies. But now, you can access parts of the zone that have been unreachable for years. Even the most hardened stalkers don't know what awaits them on their favorite path. The other thing that changed is people, and that became evident right away. The emission destroyed the fragile balance between factions, and they're now warring for territory. In other words, many strange things have happened, and I don't yet fully understand the scale of these changes. It's only been a few days since the emission. If you ask me, the strangest thing of all is...
Oh, yeah, there we go, is that you managed to survive. If I knew how I survived, I would tell you in a second, but I don't remember anything.
How can I help you?
I better leave. I'm pretty beat up. I still want to... but I can still walk and hold a gun. How do I get
Getting
out of here?
Isn't easy, not by a long shot. The swamps are a real maze of reeds and radioactive quicksand, swarming with terrible monsters and human scum. And I don't know which is worse. Only a guide can lead you safely out of here. We only have a handful of them. Guys I would trust with my life without a second thought. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. Because if I let you go, our presence here might not stay.
Secret for long. What are you trying to say? I'm your prisoner? No shit!
We are having a very tough time here recently. The emission reduced the number of anomalies in the swamps, which made the area easily accessible for bandits and other vermin. There's so many of them, they'll be setting up camp in our base soon if we don't do something about it. The problem is that we're not leading the fighting type, so we've been steadily losing ground.
Your experience can save the lives of many of my boys.
This is the second outpost. We're under attack. I repeat, we're under attack. Help!
That's enough chit-chat. There's been
Okay, let's do it.
Get up.
I'm on it. I'm on it. The rest of that was nonsensical, non-important, no story nonsense. So we'll run over here.
Roger that.
Visitor?
Oh, what?
I'll be right there. At last. Here, I've been
Thanks.
ordered to...
Yeah, I'm gone. Pick up some stuff, run to the guide, and get across
What you need,
to the
Stalker?
area. In a bit.